Hello, welcome to the Unplanned, Unprepared, and Unpredictable podcast. I'm your host, Jurassic, Jurassic, Jurassic. I want to say Park Jurassic. My name is Jurassic, and I am one of your hosts. There are two-ish hosts for this
Two-ish.
podcast, and we have unplanned conversations that are unpredictable conversations. Huh? Un-
No, we.
Unprepared
Well,
conversations.
how long? Do you know this is going to be like nearly episode 50?
Hey, and we do it for an hour long.
Yeah.
All right. How are
This,
you,
I'm great. This will be episode 48, and you
Jiraiya?
still
Anyway, huh?
and you still don't know how to do the intro? That's
No, I
wild.
I I like the intro just now. It's correct. It wasn't okay. It wasn't
Let
correct,
me
but it
let me
wasn't
redo it.
wrong.
Let me redo it.
No.
Welcome
Oh
to the
my.
Unplanned,
Plan,
Unprepared,
predictable,
Unpredictable
blah, blah, blah.
podcast, where the topics are unplanned, the hosts are
Hosts are
unprepared,
unprepared,
and the
and the
topic
topic.
and the conversations are unpredictable.
Yep. See,
Yeah.
see, it's
No,
you
it's because
messed it
you're
up.
you're like
No,
distracting me in the back with
I
all
don't
your
think so.
chit chat.
No. Hey, don't blame
Chat.
others for your mistakes. That's called immaturity.
Hmm.
Anyway, all
Interesting.
right.
Let's go. What's up?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Christmas! Wow, it's our first Christmas episode. Maybe I'm
Wow.
actually not sure.
It is. It has
We've
to
been doing
be
this since July.
of like 2023, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wait. We've our podcast has been older than it's multiple years old, and this is our first Christmas episode.
Yeah.
No, that's incorrect.
No, we did not start this in July. That's impossible.
July of last year, maybe like a year and a half. What happened last Christmas? I can't believe we're at our second
No.
Christmas together as a
Yeah,
podcast.
we
You say no?
we just didn't record in the during the holidays.
Wow.
This is the first time
Hey,
we said, "Hey, let's record."
that's amazing. Hey, welcome to
Yeah.
our first ever Christmas episode.
Where we decided that we don't have anything better to do, so we're here
No,
with
I
you.
actually have a lot of. Wait, no, hold on. I have a lot of. I literally just got home and sat down. I was gonna shower.
uh,
I didn't even have time to shower. I wish we
yeah.
had some sound effects, some Christmassy sound effects.
I'll put it in post. What do you want?
Will you actually?
Yeah,
Like just
jingle
some jingle bells.
bells.
Yeah,
Okay,
some jingle
I'm
bells.
gonna hear some jingle bells right now.
Ching 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 ching
No,
ching
hold
ching
on. No,
ching
you can't. I'm I'm,
ching
I'm gonna
ching.
put it in post.
No, but add it to what I'm already doing. Ching
No,
ching ching
that's
ching 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 ching. Hey,
are
all right.
okay. Hold on. Let's do it for real.
Uh,
Some jingle bells now.
ching,
Oh, that's so pretty.
ching, 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 ching. Okay, you
Oh,
know what? Okay,
uh-huh.
what's really important? Comments and current events.
I don't think
Ba
we
ba
have.
ba ba ba. We have no comments. What's
I
going
don't.
on?
Do
What's
we?
where? I don't know.
I haven't checked.
Hmm.
Why don't you check?
Okay, no comments. So our comments thing will be easy because there are no comments. Ba 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 ba. Current
Wait,
events.
do
Ba ba
you
ba
wait? Hold on,
ba.
hold on.
What?
Before we get to that though, do you
Yeah,
think our comments like thing that we're doing is deterring people from commenting?
possibly.
Dang.
There's a small chance. There's a good chance. Hey, you know what's really funny about our recent shorts?
What?
One of them did horrible, and the one that did horrible,
Hmm. Hello?
where'd it go?
Okay.
I mean, a lot of global warming not real. Trump was right. 5 views. Like, we get dozens of views usually, and then
Uh-huh.
some of them hundreds of views. That one
Some
it
of them
got
have
five.
thousands. Some of them get thousands, like above a
Sure,
thousand. Yeah.
sure. I mean, usually at least 100, right? Usually
Hmm.
at least like around 100. This one got five
No,
views.
so I think it's because the algorithm does not promote things about like global warming.
Well, we also said it's not real.
No, but oh, dude, the one right below that that has 36 views, that's also about global warming, and we're like, where's the global warming? Why is it so
Yeah, yeah,
cold?
yeah. I think there's
Hmm.
a consensus. amongst like YouTube, Facebook, and whatever that global warming is real, and if you say that it's not real, they will suppress you. I do think they actually do that.
Mm, dang. Wow.
But okay, current events. Ba 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 ba. What are the current events? Current events. Okay. Top three international current events according to ChatGPT. Here we go. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Israel and Gaza war. Ongoing fighting between Israel and Hamas in Gaza, severe humanitarian crisis, shortages of food, water, and medical care. Heavy involvement from the UN, US, Iran linked groups, and regional powers. Why it matters? This conflict affects Middle East stability, global energy prices, refugee flows, and international law debates. Okay.
I
Oh,
mean, it's been
another
going
war.
on for a while, though, right?
Mm, I mean, I've been hearing about it for a long, long, long time. It feels like,
Yeah. Yeah. It has been going on for a
yeah,
long, long, long time.
and it affects the world apparently.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Okay.
that's the crazy part. You know, the because in the Bible they talk about Israel and all that stuff, but I wonder if right now all the stuff that's happening, like how the like if the Bible was being written today, how would it portray Israel? Like would it portray it as Israel is doing something bad, so God's punishing them, or like Israel is doing something good and God's helping them? Like it's all up to interpretation. Like it's so hard to see
Hey man, I don't
what the
really want to
truth
talk
is.
about the Bible, especially this week.
Wow, what happened? Something happened this
Oh,
week?
Christmas. No, no,
Oh,
no, no. Let's keep the
what?
Bible out of Christmas, okay? Let's,
Whoa,
let's
whoa,
hey,
hot
you if
take.
you want to talk about Santa Claus, we can. But no Christianese during Christmas, okay?
Okay,
All right, we could go back to it. Hey, stop interrupting me.
okay, go ahead.
Topic
No,
number
but wait, hold
two,
on, hold
current
on,
event
hold
number
on.
two.
Okay,
What?
hold on.
Okay.
This is a podcast, though. Like, shouldn't we be discussing the current events as we read them,
Well, let
or
me let me
you
let
just want
me
to read it
let me
and be
let me
done?
get through the segment first, and then yeah, then we
All right,
can
all right, go.
process. Number two, it's another war, Russian-Ukraine war. The war continues with missile strikes, drones, and trench warfare. Western military aid and sanctions remain key issues. Russia, Ukraine, NATO, and EU are deeply involved. Why it matters? It shapes European security, NATO strategy, global food supply, and relations between major world powers. Wow. Like it's so weird to me that world powers are just picking sides, and I don't know. I don't, is it really no? Anyway, all right. Number three, China and Taiwan tensions. China is increasing military pressure around Taiwan. U.S. and allies are reinforcing presence in the region. Taiwan remains a flashpoint for a possible great power conflict. Why it matters. A conflict here would disrupt global trade, especially semiconductors, and could draw in the U.S. and its allies. Man, there are things going on in the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere. There's a conflict brewing and has already brewed. All right, you can talk about it now.
Okay, yeah, dude. But that's always the case.
Is it? Is it?
There's literally
Like,
in our lifetime, there's always been some sort of war happening.
well, I mean, but there had, well, okay, but these are major like first world countries fighting all at the same time. I feel like this is pretty unprecedented, no? Like they're
What
all
do you mean?
having separate conflicts instead of, and then everybody is sort of getting involved in one, two, or three, like one or up to three of these conflicts, I feel like.
I think you're just more aware now. But think about
Maybe.
like I think the U.S. has been involved in some sort of war since forever.
What
Like
about
whether
before
it's
Iraq? No, no, not before Iraq. Before Iraq and Bush. Whoa, yeah, yeah.
Vietnam,
That was a long time ago. I don't
that
know
was in
when it
like the
was.
70s.
Okay, that's decades,
Well,
before.
like the mood, they were doing stuff with the Soviet Union, like the Cold War. Remember Osama bin Laden? They were actually like he was like trained by the U.S. to fight against the Russians or Chinese or something like that. It's yeah, it's been going on forever. I don't think I don't think there's been a significant time of peace since probably like World War II, maybe even before that. I should look it up.
No. How is
Yeah.
this gonna affect my mortgage rate? I gotta refinance pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What rate are you at?
like I bought down to like 6.2 something, something like that.
Yeah. It's probably I mean best we're probably gonna get in our lifetime is like maybe five.
No, there could be a, I mean, I'm not hoping for it, but there could be another COVID. We didn't, nobody expected COVID to happen, but when it happened, my gosh, rates were like 1, 2, 3%. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
And
But that
all these wars happening, disruptions to food supply, supply chain, and semiconductors. Who knows?
no, but you know if something crazy happens, your house value is gonna drop too. And if you
Well, that only
owe
matters if I want to sell. Uh-huh.
no, it matters if you want to refinance.
Well, so I should refinance now
No, I'm just saying you should save up money is really what you should be doing.
instead of refinance. So I
No,
should
no.
refinance.
So
No.
you should refinance eventually, but
Uh-huh.
you need to have enough money. Like, let's say you owe, like, just numbers. Let's say you owe 100K on your house,
Uh-huh.
but the value of your house falls to 70.
Uh-huh.
Then you need 30K to cover at least that much so that you can refinance. Because no one's gonna give you a loan of more than what the house is worth.
Well, if my house was worth less than what I owe, I probably wouldn't refinance. What would be the benefit of refinancing at that point?
The benefit would be if the rates came
Lower
down.
payment?
Yeah, if the rates came down, let's say the rates jumped down to 4%,
Yeah.
then
I mean,
wouldn't
the
you want to
rates
refinance?
would come down and your payments would be lower, but you have to pay the difference. Then it's like you're losing money anyway. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, I guess it depends on the math. At the end of the day, if you're saving money, I guess do it.
No, yeah, the
Hey,
point the okay. The point is you want to
next
get the
topic.
lower rate. Okay.
All right.
Next
What?
topic.
Anyway,
Go.
next topic. Hey, honestly, wars. Man, that okay. Well, I don't even know how to be like sensitive to stuff like that. What can
So,
we do? What can we
why
possibly
wait, hold
do?
on. What do you
Uh,
mean sensitive? Like sensitive to the
like
audience?
to the people being affected. Like I'm not honestly, it's not affecting me. I'm not doing anything. I barely notice. How do
Hmm.
we respectfully talk about it? Maybe like do something about it. I don't know. What's within our means to affect positive change?
Well, I think it's we live in a capitalist society, so stop spending money at places that enable those things.
I don't spend almost any money.
You,
Actually, I bought some stuff on Amazon recently. What does
yeah,
Amazon do?
they're
Do they
probably the worst of the worst.
they
Jeff
are the
Bezos.
worst of the worst. Are they fueling the fire when it comes to global conflicts?
I bet they're involved with Israel somehow. I feel like most corporations are.
You know what? You know what? We got to talk about stuff that I want to listen to. None of this stuff I like to be like. See, that sounds
Hmm.
rude of me to say. Like people
Yeah,
are dying and fighting a war overseas, and I'm just like, that's boring.
yeah.
I
So why bring it up? Why I don't understand the purpose of the current
to
events part of.
you know
Uh huh.
what? We shouldn't talk about it. I think we
We
should
shouldn't.
inform
Uh-huh.
and not talk about it. Look. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna be real honest. Like I feel sorry for them. I will pray for them.
Hmm.
But like, what can I do? Like join the military and go fight a war? I don't. I literally. I mean, I could. I guess I could do that. But
You know, one thing you could do is
hmm
stop buying. Look, you know, this might not help a war, but you should stop buying Apple products.
what?
Yeah, because
Well, uh-huh.
they use like slave labor in China. So stop buying Apple.
What? Well, I'm sure your non-Apple phone also uses. you know,
Yeah, so just
uh,
stop using smartphones.
all stuff. Wait, you're telling me to do it? Are you gonna do it?
No, I'm telling you because you're asking what we can do about it.
Oh, but you don't care to do anything.
No, I think
Ah,
the
I
point. I
see.
think the point is that we can have hopeful things, but we can have hopeful aspirations. But the way that society is moving, there's really little that we can really do, right? Like
I don't
even
like
like
that kind of, that's a cop out. Hey,
no, I'm so wait,
that's,
hold on. So
uh-huh.
will you commit to not using smartphones?
No, I can't.
Exactly. Why
I
so?
can't.
Exactly. That's the
It's
point.
not that I don't want to.
Uh-huh.
We're stuck.
That
If you don't have a
wait,
smartphone,
you
you
just said that that's a cop out.
no, listen.
That's literally you
There's
just
a
said.
difference between I don't care to and I
Hmm.
can't do it. There's a big difference.
Oh no,
So
I never said I don't care to. I said that the way that
I see that we're
society is
stuck.
moving, we can't. Yeah, we can't do anything about
Anyways, oh God. All right, think of something fun to talk about. Hey, have you I don't watch any shows. I just, honestly, I've been so busy
So
this
yeah,
past week
tell
and a
us
half.
about your life. I think that's the
My
most
life?
fun content we can get. Yeah. Like whatever happened to that engagement ring that you bought? Have you found anyone to give it
Oh,
to?
I actually forgot about that. It's a really small size. I'm trying to sell it. I gotta try to sell it.
Hold on. So
Uh-huh.
you're now at you got to sell it?
Well, no, the plan always was to put it
Uh-huh.
up on eBay, but I need to get the papers, like the official papers, the authenticity papers from
You don't have those yet?
place. Well, my friend, like he moved,
Uh-huh.
so we have to go actually to what's it called, the Tiffany's, and like, get new copies of it. And I don't want to be like annoying about it. So next time I see him, he said we'll go down to the place all like together. But
You can't
yeah,
go by
I
yourself?
I don't know, but I ain't too stressed about it. Like yeah, I'm not like urgently trying to sell it or anything.
Wow,
But
so you honestly you don't
but
even know if it's an actual like Tiffany ring, huh?
no. I'm 99% sure.
But you don't know.
I'm basically 100% sure.
You know,
Do I have proof? No. Do I have faith? Yes, absolutely.
you know what's a really smart thing that this guy maybe he's doing is maybe he kept the ring, gave you a fake ring, and then basically got like a interest-free loan from you. Because you gave him all the money, right?
Yeah,
Hello?
all the money is gone. Yep,
Yeah, all
I'm
the
paid
money is
up.
his, and the ring that you have, you can't prove that's the real ring, so you can't
No,
do
I bet
anything
you if
with
I
it.
went to the store, yeah, they'd be like they could authenticate it.
But they might be like, "Why did you have it? We didn't sell it to you," and then they might take it from you. So that's a
I
risk.
don't no, I don't think so. I think that's yeah, I would be like my friend sold it to me. And if they call my friend, I
Hmm.
don't think they will. Like it's not report I mean if it's reported stolen, this is a giant scam and that this person is not my friend.
Yeah.
I don't think that is what's happening. But I mean, I don't I welcome every possibility.
Yeah.
Is it
Let
an
me.
impossibility? No.
Yeah. Let me put on my conspiracy theorist hat for a second. Because
Oh my
if
God. Okay, go
if
ahead.
I really needed money, I would
Well,
say I
he
would.
makes good money. Well, I don't know. I don't have any proof of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So he bought a ring, and then he said, "Oh, like I need some money right now. Maybe I'll tell a sob story to my friend." And then he'll buy it from me. He'll give me all the cash, but just in case I'm gonna hold on to the ring and then just say, "Oh, I can't give you the paperwork yet." That's literally an interest-free loan. And then later down the line, if whatever changes and he still wants to keep the ring, he can just be like, "Oh, actually, sorry, can I just give you the money back? Because I want to keep the ring." Would you say no to that?
Yeah, if you try to give me back my money, yeah, I would say no.
Oh. No, what if he
Yeah.
says, "Well, I can't find." Oh no, maybe he says this. "Oh, I can't find the authentication documentation. So instead of making you stressing out about it, let me just give you the money back."
That wouldn't make sense to me because why can't we go through Tiffany's and go get it? Like there's no re unless Tiffany's like goes bankrupt and they're not a company anymore.
No,
But even
maybe he's just like, "Oh, like I tried doing that and they couldn't find it in their files or in their
that's
systems."
ridiculous.
What if
Well, no,
but
also I
uh-huh.
think you could take it to the store and they could like, oh, look at it and be like, yeah, this is real.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
but in the
But
conspiracy theory, right?
okay. Say I didn't have any
You're because
options.
right now, literally, you can't do anything with the ring
I
at the
could sell
moment.
it straight up.
Oh, you could, but who
I
would
but
buy
if
it
I
if who would buy it
huh?
though?
Pawn shops?
They
I
have
feel
no.
like at a I feel
Oh,
like at a pawn shop just for the diamond and the gold, I feel like I could get like at least half the money back. Like a couple $1,000s. I feel like at least that.
hmm.
So worst case, I lose, I mean, a couple thousand is a lot of money. That's a ton of money for me,
So there's
but
a lot of
that's
money.
the worst case. No, but that's the worst
But that
case though.
that is a very bad worst case. You're making it sound like that's like not that big a deal, but that's a huge deal.
Well, also too, like, you know
Uh-huh.
what? What am I gonna be? Listen. If this
Mhm.
friend of mine that I trust right now, if he did scam me, I mean, I could fight him and argue him, but at the end of the day, like, it's money gone. What can I do? But I'm not gonna sue him. I'll be like, I think that's what can I do? I don't know. I mean, I'll try to do some stuff, but at the end of the day, if the money is gone, it's gone. It is what it is.
Yeah,
You can't let stuff like that bother you forever.
man.
It's just you learn your lesson and move on.
People listening to this, they're probably like, this guy is like the perfect target for a money scam.
Because I'm a nice guy. Hey,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what?
Nice guys finish
Uh,
last, huh?
hey, there's this. I mean, maybe sometime, maybe usually, but there was this scene from MasterChef, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and this girl needed some butter, but she didn't get any butter. I guess you have to get all your supplies before you start cooking. And she was asking the two other contestants, "Hey, can I have some butter?" The girl contestant was like, "No." Like she had butter, but she said no because she didn't want to help the other contestant. And this guy just threw her some butter, didn't really think about it, was being a nice guy. And you know what his reasoning was? He was like, "Hey, if that butter helps her win the competition, then great. I mean, all it is a stick of butter. But like at least me saying yes to her at the end of the day, I can look myself in the mirror. At the end of the day, being a nice person, at least I can look myself in the mirror. There are people out there who can do really crazy and evil things and not feel any guilt. I ain't one of those folks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You know what?
Oh my God.
Because
Uh-huh.
I am a Christian and this is Christmas. So maybe we should talk about Christmas a little bit. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Hey, the one true Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, the only God. We are celebrating
Are you
him
are you are you trying to do
this
the
week.
Pete Holmes
What?
bit?
Yeah,
The
TBH, I don't remember
the
exactly what he
the,
said.
the
I
reel
think
that
mine
I
was more
sent you?
offensive.
Huh?
No, I don't
The
think
one
so.
that I
There's
sent
no
you?
proof of any of that. But hey,
Uh,
what did he say though? What did he say? He was like, I don't say Merry Christmas anymore because people might get offended by Merry Christmas. So what does he say?
he
Something
says,
like,
"May the one and only true God, something something bless you, something something," and he ends it with like, "Lest you be gay."
yeah, Jesus Christ, our Lord, only Lord and
Savior.
Savior, and all of you who practice those false
Oh,
religions,
to
blah
the
blah
to
blah,
the
something like that.
belittlement of every other false gods.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Pete Holmes, look it up.
But
But
anyway, you know
yeah,
what? Like, what are I don't know what are you thankful for this Christmas? Why do you celebrate Christmas? Something like that. Let's talk about
yeah.
Christmas.
Let's talk about Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. No, how about
Christmas.
this?
Yeah,
Top Christmas favorite classic Christmas movies. Best Christmas movies.
I don't watch Christmas movies.
How do you not
L-
consume any media? That's
Off the top
crazy
of
to
my
me.
head, the
Uh-huh.
only ones I know are Home Alone. Like people watch Die Hard. Oh, Miracle on something Street.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen that, but I think I want to watch it.
But you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
People will watch it on Christmas. I don't know why.
Well, it's
Why do
set
people associate it with Christmas?
well, it's set during Christmas. Like the party that his wife is at is a Christmas party. Like in the
That's it?
Nakatomi
I
Tower.
mean, what are some Christmas like? Oh, Elf. That's a
Elf is a
Christmas
good one.
movie.
Love
Yeah.
Actually.
I is that a good one?
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I watched the pitch meeting, like kind of breaking it down and making fun of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, one, Natalie, no, not Natalie Portman, the other lady from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Keira
When she was
Knightley.
17, Keira Knightley, yeah, she
Uh-huh.
was 17. She was a minor
Mm-hmm.
when she did all that. And it's like so it's multiple following multiple story threads.
Mm-hmm.
Like one prime minister is in love with the secretary. That seems weird. Some guy is just going to the United States trying to bang a bunch of girls. Um, this one guy is in love with this other guy's wife, so
That
he successfully like steals her away.
no, no, he doesn't. He
I
doesn't.
don't know. He does it.
No.
What happens to that storyline?
No, at the end, he
Doesn't
does
sh
the whole like the poster board. He plays like
hmm
Carol music and does a poster board of like confessing his love for her.
hmm
And then she like gives him a kiss, but then he just walks away. And then he says, "That's enough," like to himself. That's enough, and then kind of walks away.
What?
Yeah,
That's so strange. That's infidelity.
yeah, that is no, but you know, so I think the reason why it's a classic is because all the stories aren't that morally righteous, but there's something relatable about all of the stories. Like even the story of like the guy, like because this is a guy desperately in love with his best friend's wife,
hmm
and it's not like he wants to be in love with her, and so
But he
he
tries to steal
he
her.
doesn't no he doesn't try like the when you read the message on the poster boards, he clearly says without any intention, just to be truthful, like I'm just saying this, like so he's not trying to steal her.
No, you shouldn't say that at all.
No, but no. Like you see,
Uh,
first of all, you haven't seen the movie, so don't.
it doesn't matter. That's
You don't.
crazy, bro. No, you keep that to yourself for the
No,
rest of your life
no.
and die
Listen,
with it.
listen. So that's
What's the uh-huh?
so this is the part that's like I guess for you it doesn't like you can't relate to it, but imagine being in love with one of your best friend's wives, right? Like just imagine you're
Okay.
in that situation. Just think about the heartache that you would go through because you know that
You
it's
just suck it
wrong.
up and move on. Okay.
Yeah, suck it up and exactly, yeah. So
But you don't tell her.
no, but that's the point. Like the story is, yeah, it's not he didn't do the best thing in the situation, but it's a struggle that for some people might be relatable.
No,
And
sure, the
and
struggle is relatable, but his
yeah,
actions are not really.
okay.
He's a
And
horrible
the
human being.
guy like just going to the U.S. to bang a bunch of girls, like there's something about his character. Like you can tell he's like a very lonely guy, very like desperate to find connection and love, and it plays out in like a comedic way. And again, not the most morally upright thing to go and try to just do inappropriate things with random strangers, but the aspect of his desperation and loneliness is relatable, right? And then there's a really cute story about like a little boy who's like in love with this girl, but he doesn't think that she even notices him, and she's the star singer for the Christmas pageant or whatever. So he spends weeks learning the drums so that he can be a part of that. But and even in that story, there is this relatability of loving somebody you feel is out of reach or out of your league, but then still striving so hard to be noticed by them. I think there's like a hint of relatability in all of the stories that make people love the movie. I can't believe you haven't seen it. That's wild.
Isn't it kind of old?
It is very old. I think they had like a 20-year like reunion thing not that long ago on it. Yeah. It's an old movie.
I mean, sure, some of that stuff is relatable, but it seems like it seems like
Hmm.
it's something that people use to sort of those feelings that they have, they sort of indulge in them.
Hmm.
That seems dangerous.
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the way that the media has been heading for the past 30 years, I think. You know, like the whole thing about how women like they believe that they can find I recently saw a clip of this movie called Serendipity with John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale, I think.
Yeah, I've seen parts of that.
I'm not really sure about the story, but is it that they meet each other and then they say, "Oh, if like we find each other again, then it's meant to be," kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then, but then the guy's about to get married, but then he found the other girl, so he calls off the wedding and then goes to the other girl, right?
I that probably is right. Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
That you
Like,
meet someone else and you call off a wedding? Why?
no, I think it's crazy that the media is making that some sort of great romantic thing to to just call off a wedding with somebody that you've been dating for presumably years for some
Uh,
chick that you met for like a moment many years ago, right? Even Titanic, right? Think about Titanic. Have you seen Titanic?
I have seen that one. Yes,
Yeah,
all of it.
yeah. Rose, right, meets
She's a
Jack.
bad girl?
She's a terrible woman.
No, but she's that's not a good comparison because like the guy is older. It seems like kind of an arranged marriage just
No, no,
because
no.
for
That's
like
I'm not talking
financial
about that part.
reasons.
I'm not talking about that part.
Okay.
She
Uh-huh.
meets Jack, and they spend a really like wonderful like weekend together or something like that, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, a couple days.
Yeah, and then she goes off. She gets married and has kids and like a whole full life. But the
Uh-huh.
love that she remembers at the like as she dies is this dude, homeless dude that she banged like decades ago. Well, like, what about her husband? Like, what's the
Uh,
message there?
I don't feel that bad about it. Well, it was just, like I think it's okay to feel like nice feelings towards somebody
No,
else,
no, no,
especially somebody no, but this person also, it wasn't just like a ex-boyfriend. This guy gave his life for you. I think those feelings are understandably gonna linger forever.
no. But that it's portrayed as he's the love of her life. The movie doesn't even mention
Maybe.
her husband. So what happened? What
Yeah.
about the dude? Like, this is why I think
Then again,
America's youth is so disillusioned. Like men in general, like the
what's your
incel.
problem? I don't get it.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
What?
What's your problem with those movies? What's your problem with this generation?
What?
I'm not making the connections.
No, the my problem with those movies is it it distorts romance and it amplifies and it I guess it glorifies infidelity almost like or not straight up infidelity but
Like from the
near
guys' perspectives or the girls' perspectives
both
or
both it always does this weird like oh like the current person you're with is so boring but then look at this new shiny thing, this is the actual love of your life, like you should leave this person and go there.
I mean, I no, I totally understand with what I totally understand what you're saying, but I think there are two sides to it. Yeah, sure. Some people who are in perfectly fine relationships, loving relationships, they feel bored and will want to like go find something new. That's bad. But maybe they're in a relationship that just isn't right, and maybe they settled, or I don't know, circumstances, and they're just with the wrong person.
You just
Uh,
suck it up. If you
Just suck it
no,
up.
if you no,
Oh,
if you decided to quote unquote settle, which I think that's like a terrible thing, right? Like, so you're inherently saying that some people are worth more than others, so there's a settling. That's a wild
uh,
statement.
well, like for the example in Titanic, I
Uh-huh.
think yes, the second person she fell in love with, it's not that she didn't love that person, but maybe just different. And like again, the guy gave his life like if I had a girl I really liked, and you know what, like it's also those big emotions are tied to such a short event, and
Mhm.
so like big, big like life kind of a thing. I think those big feelings, like okay, so if her in Titanic, if the girl and the guy, they if he didn't die and they just dated, there's a possibility that fling just sort of like gets what's it called, like runs its course,
Mhm.
and they're just don't care about each other. But because of the way it happened and ended, I think those feelings inevitably like they can't be anything but big for the rest of her life.
So you're
Yeah,
okay. So let's say that you married some girl later on, and
yeah.
she reveals that oh, when I was like like 5 years ago, I spent this really intense weekend with the dude, and I'm just gonna be in love with him for the rest of my life. Like you're okay with that?
I don't think we only are able to love one person in our lifetimes, like romantically, sexually, and
No, that's
commit to
sure,
one
but what
person.
I'm
Yeah.
saying is, in that moment, you're married to this girl, and she's saying the big major love of my life was this dude from however many years ago. Like, she says, if they made a movie about me, that would be my love interest, not you. Like, would you be okay with that?
I think I'd be all right with it. Like if yeah, I think I'd understand.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think well if she was settling for me, not because of any sort of feelings, but just because of I don't know, like she it feels like she's running out of time. She needs to settle down. I can help her like be comfortable financially. If those are the only reasons, well, honestly too, like I'm a single person in my late 30s. If I don't meet anybody that I really, really like by the time I'm 40, I think I'll just like shack up with somebody and for the tax benefits. Huh?
Yeah.
I think that's very realistic.
Uh,
But
uh-huh.
no, no, listen, listen,
Yeah,
listen.
I'm listening.
Like if I okay, oh, give me a second. I don't okay, okay. Ideally, right? I would like so okay, meeting somebody in your young 20s, meeting somebody in your late 30s, very different experiences,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay. So, I've had intense feelings for people in my 20s, that I haven't really felt in my late 30s, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And like in my 30s, I look at like the feelings I had in my 20s are what's it called? Like I think I've matured to understand those are just feelings, and you can love somebody even if the feelings that you have aren't that intense. And plus, like in your young 20s, and even in your, like the feelings, the intense feelings in your 20s, a lot of it is still, I think, hormones anyway, and like rush of new experiences. But when you've had a lot of experiences and you're older, like you look for different things, and it's okay. So if I
Eh,
was
I don't think
the
that's
second,
okay.
huh?
If you've made a commitment and you start looking for other things, I think that's not okay.
No, I'm talking about specifically the Titanic example.
Uh-huh.
We could go through other examples,
Uh-huh.
but the Titanic one, like if I was currently dating and planning to marry somebody who had that intense thing with somebody who died, and also hit him dying saved her life, I think I would understand. And if she was just looking at me for like stability and like we're just gonna get together and get married because why not? Like I don't. Yeah, if I was rich and she was repulsed by me and she was marrying me, I think that would be different.
Uh-huh.
But I think two people who like each other are like good friends, and apart from the intense feelings, like that really sort of intense feelings that they had, if they don't have that exactly, I think that's fine. I think I would be okay with it.
Yeah, I would never marry that person
What? No, but
if
we
I.
would still have some kind of love. But that's really more like sort of a flash, a flash of lust and intense feelings. It doesn't take away from the love that you can have with that person later
No,
on.
if it does because it would never be as great as that love. Like that's what I'm saying. It's the portrayal is that Jack was Rose's like the love of Rose's life forever. Despite the decades that and because it was such a short amount of time. But the, Rose had a family with this like husband that she
You
married.
don't think that's an assumption you're making? Maybe she had just as much love for her second husband,
No,
or
no,
her
because when
first.
she dies, like at the end when she dies, her afterlife, quote unquote, is her back on the Titanic going to Jack, not some sort of flashback or going to her husband or something like that. It's
Well,
yeah.
See, I have no idea what her marriage was like, but again, this is just the movie. I think that it's a nice ending to the movie, but I don't think that
No, no, that's the point.
happens necessarily in
The
real
point is
life.
that the movie is portraying it as if Jack is obviously the love of her life.
You having some marital problems? Why are you so upset about this? What's going on?
No, I'm not. No, no,
Huh?
no. My point is that I think the messaging, and I think we see it like when we see the divorce rate so high. I think it's because there's this like inherent level of FOMO of, oh, maybe this is supposed to be the love of my life instead of like bearing down and actually working in a marriage.
Okay.
You know what I
No,
mean?
sure. I believe once you make that commitment, you should commit to it. And if you like deviate from it or, like wander,
Mhm.
you're an adulterer, and that's really, really serious and bad.
Yeah.
But I also think like
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying
uh,
that I think
yeah,
media is encouraging that. There's
I
articles
mean
of like
maybe,
there's articles of
probably.
ladies in like their 50s or 60s who like get divorced from their husband because they're bored, and then they like start this like vlog of like, oh, my new like love life that I'm gonna start, but then like they end up like crying and all depressed because they can't find anybody and they're financially unstable and all that. Like, so I feel bad for those people because they've been sold this set of lies that, oh yeah, your boring whatever life with your whatever husband, yeah, that's second best. Your first best is somewhere out there in adventure, and like this, you just have to go out there and find that thing. But then, you know, that's oftentimes I think it's not true. My marriage is great. I have no complaints about my marriage, no issues.
No, see that's
Yeah.
that's the thing too, right? Like if you it would the words would hit a little harder if you were somebody struggling in marriage and had to like commit extra hard and
No, but that
no,
no, yeah. So that's my point. It's we like marriage takes work. I think we've talked about this where I don't think I need to find balance in my marriage, meaning it shouldn't be that my wife does X amount of work, so I put in X amount of work as well, and it's completely equal. Like, I don't believe that at all. Like, I believe that I should put in as much work that I can, even if it means I'm doing 90% of the work. So, no, marriage, it's not easy. Like, there is a lot of work that you have to put into it. You have to actually live up to your commitment, but like the more you work at it, the better it gets. And the reason why I think my marriage is great, I'm happy in my marriage right now, is because I've committed to my wife, and I'm not out here looking like thinking like, oh, I wonder what my life would have been like if I did this or did that, or like I wonder like like if I go to the gym and I like lock eyes with this other girl and I pursue that relationship because I think that's going to be better. Like, I'm not out here doing stuff like that. That's why my marriage is fine. But if you base your love life off of what you see in movies from the past couple of decades, I think you can be disillusioned into thinking, oh, maybe I should be like taking risk and flirting with other people, and maybe I'll find the love of my life that way. That's all.
I mean, I maybe, but I wouldn't blame. I wouldn't even give the lion's share of the blame to media.
You don't think so? You don't think media shapes a lot of how we think?
I mean, I think it has a lot of effect on us, but I mean, I think there's a lot of people who would still have those same instincts even if they never saw any movies.
No, sure, sure. But I'm just talking about moving the needle on the
Um,
masses.
I don't know. My brain is too tired. Honestly, my brain is too tired to think about it. But no, I'm sure the media. I mean, the media always like portrays things that are unhealthy because I mean, if it was too realistic, I think they'd be uninteresting. That's why they're all exaggerations, and we indulge. So yeah, if you take it too serious, yeah, absolutely, it'll ruin your life.
I bet you if you looked it up, cases of real life vigilantes have skyrocketed since like the MCU has started. I actually saw a documentary about in like New York, people walking around the streets like dressed up as superheroes trying to like do crime prevention and stuff like that. So I think the way that the media portrays certain things has a huge effect on the masses. Tying it back to what we talked about last week, P Diddy, I think his reputation is tarnished probably beyond repair because of the documentary that 50 Cent put out. And I think maybe it wouldn't have been beyond repair if the documentary didn't come out, right?
Anyway, what's this got to do with Christmas? Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
what the? Why you? What's wrong with you? Like seriously, what's wrong with
You
you?
know, you go back and listen. You actually started this
No,
because we talked about
no,
Love
I didn't.
Actually, and then you were like, "Oh,
You
infidelity."
brought up that movie. I don't
No,
even
but
know the
you
movie.
were like,
Uh
"Oh,
huh.
but I have an issue because infidelity." Blah blah.
And then you're like, I
Just, just,
agreed.
just tell me your favorite Christmas movie. Mine is Home Alone 2.
I would like to watch Hawkeye or The Girl, the series. That feels Christmassy to me, and I enjoy that very much.
Wait, the
And
girl?
also, yeah, what the Hawkeye show, but the main the girl is like the main
Haley
thing.
Steinfeld?
Yeah,
Steinfeld?
yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of hers, but she's like the Hawk girl or
Oh, okay.
Hawkeye girl. Anyway, I like that series. I would watch that. I think that yeah, that has a very Christmassy vibe.
Hmm.
And also the holiday special, the Guardians of the Galaxy
So,
holiday special.
really, the
What?
only media you consume is MCU, huh?
I mean, no, I like Elf, but I actually I don't really like Elf either. It's all right. Home Alone is okay. I mean, what others is there? What other Christmas things are there? Like, what's that one where the blonde boy with the glasses shoots that BB gun? That thing? I don't know. That's an old
Oh,
movie.
A Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story. Like,
Yeah.
that's an old movie. I don't know. Like, those are not
Jingle All the Way.
great. Jingle. I wait. Which one is
That's
that? Is that
Arnold
with
Schwarzenegger, and he's like trying to get a
Oh,
toy. Yeah.
yeah. I've seen that. I used to watch that a lot. Like several times a year, but I haven't seen that in a while. I don't even know where that is. Um,
On, I think
that's
on
all
Disney
right.
Plus, I think.
But they're old. Those are old
Yeah, those are
movies.
classics. We're talking about Disney classics.
Like
There are new like Christmas movies. You know the boyfriend in Schitt's Creek, the nurse guy,
yeah.
or is
What the
he? Yeah,
veterinarian?
veterinarian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's in a movie called I forget. Hot. It's like Hot Frosty or something, where somebody sculpts a snowman and then the snowman comes to life and he's the dude. That was pretty big on Netflix like 2 years ago. There's with David Harbour, there's one where it's like Santa's like killing people, Violent Night or something like that. There's a lot out there. You just only care about
Uh,
the MCU.
but that's not Chris. That's not like a fun Christmassy one. That was the one with the Stranger Guys guy.
Mm. Stranger
Yeah,
Things
it
guy.
was really gory and it was kind of boring.
Oh. Anyways, what do you want to talk about
Christmas
Christmassy?
movies, Christmas
Best
movies.
Christmas gift. What's the best
Right
Christmas
now
gift
or
you've
of
ever?
all time,
What's the best one you've ever gotten in your lifetime?
nothing's memorable. Nothing comes to mind. Like absolutely nothing comes to mind.
Wow. Well, it's because oh, I was about to reveal
What?
something about you, but I didn't. I stopped
Oh,
myself.
because I'm a December baby,
Oh, you did it. Yeah, dude.
or
You know,
what?
in last week's episode where you said your real name, like
Yeah,
you told me I didn't have to bleep it out, so I didn't.
yeah.
People can figure
But
out who you are, huh?
we are revealing ourselves in like 10 episodes anyway.
Are we? No, we're just telling our friends. Are we revealing who we are? Like to the
Well,
world?
what?
I thought we were
Like,
just letting our friends
how
know.
are we gonna? Well, we're just gonna tell our friend. I thought we were gonna announce it. Like, hey, this is our
Oh
podcast.
yeah.
Huh? I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah. But literally nothing memorable. Like not even one that like an old girlfriend got you and or anything like that.
I'm a really picky gift receiver.
Wow.
Like, I really can't. I can't think of the last time when I was like, wow, this is a really amazing
Yeah,
gift.
that's why I sent you cash for your birthday. You're
Um,
you're not
ev
satisfied with
even
thinking that.
that, I don't. I think I just used it to pay bills. I just put it in my bank and I'm sure I paid my credit card
Yeah.
off.
You're
and enjoy
you're a
it and
hard,
have
hard
fun
guy
with
to
it.
shop for.
Like, okay, so it's because if I want something that's
I'll
reasonable,
just
I'll,
buy it.
cause yeah, I would just buy it. Like, isn't I'm sure you do that as well.
I don't.
Like, is there okay? So what's on your list? Top three things that you won't buy for yourself, but you would really like.
Oh, like a PlayStation 5? That's pretty
But do you
reasonable, right?
really need that? Do you really need that though?
Well, are we talking about need or want?
Well, like want it, but if you
Uh-huh.
got it, would you really like play it a lot?
I would play it for sure. There's like three games that really want to
Oh,
play.
like PlayStation exclusive games?
I don't know if they're exclusive, but I know my computer is probably not good enough to play it. So
Really? That's like a six, seven, what, $700 gift?
$600, yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot of money, and I don't know, like something like that. If I got it, I wouldn't play it that much. I feel like.
Hmm. I mean, are we talking about what you want or what I want?
No, no, sure. Okay, then what else? What else is another? I think anything over like 400 bucks, yeah, like three, 400 bucks. That's a even three, $400. That's a big purchase.
Hmm.
$700, six, 700. That's a lot.
Hmm.
All right, what else is on your
Like a
list?
nice jacket, like $100, $200
Huh?
jacket.
Why can't you buy that?
It's not that I can't. It's that I'm not. I'm frugal.
Frugal? Like
I
it's
would rather.
because you have plenty of jackets already?
No, I would rather spend that money on my family.
Oh, see, I don't have that issue.
Yeah.
$200 for a jacket, but like, don't you need a jacket is something you need.
Not.
But you have plenty of jackets?
I mean I have like sweaters and yeah I have
I'm so
jackets.
confused. Yes, so what is this new jacket? How is it going to be different from the jackets you already own?
Nothing. It's not.
Oh, so
It's
you
not a
just
need. It's just a night.
want.
Yeah, that's the want. Yeah, it'd be nice
Like,
to
but
have.
okay, do you have a specific jacket in mind?
No, but I want something that has like a hood and that if I zip up all the way, it covers my mouth. That'd be nice. I have like
A
spent.
hoodie or a
It's a
jacket?
jacket. It would be a jacket with like down
Okay.
feathers, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right.
There are things that'd
Okay.
be nice to have, but I don't.
All right,
Really.
name one more thing. That's ridiculous. Just buy the jacket. My
See,
God.
no, this is the world. This is the divide in our worlds, right? Like you're a single guy with a disposable income, and you get to do certain stuff. But me,
It's not disposable. What? I'm sure you're saving plenty. Like you have lots of money in your savings. You can buy a $200 jacket.
I do
Come on.
not,
Come
dude. I
on.
have a
What?
7% interest on my mortgage. All
But I'm sure you're putting money away for retirement and stuff. A $200
well,
jacket once a
I put
year.
money in
You
my
telling
like
me,
401k,
uh-huh.
but it's not liquid
Okay.
money that I can just
You
pull out
really
of.
can't spend $200 in a year?
No, the point is,
Christmas gift. Uh-huh.
I can,
Uh-huh.
but
Uh-huh.
I would rather spend that on my kids or my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what I'm
Well,
saying.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
I mean, like, I don't buy things do I buy things I want? If it's within reason, if I really want it, I'll get it. Yeah, I'll just get it. If I really wanted it, but do you really want this $200 jacket? I'm just trying to like figure out how you're thinking.
okay. No, go back to the PlayStation 5. I really want a
Okay.
PlayStation 5. Like I
Well, that's a big purchase.
well, $600 if in I mean if in the grand scheme of things, it's not unreasonable. Like
Sure.
if you really
I
wanted
okay,
something,
sure.
wouldn't you would you bar yourself from getting it because it's $600?
Like for me, a $600 purchase, I would have to save up for like the only way I would justify it, I would save like 50 bucks a month
Mm-hmm.
for a year.
Mm.
And then that's how I would like specifically put that money away,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't
But you would
I'm
do
trying to
that, right?
think of
If you had
anything I
something you really
own.
wanted.
If I give me a second, what do I really want? I don't want anything $600 worth that badly. Like I want a espresso machine,
Uh-huh.
like a $600 espresso machine, but no, like that's not like I will never get to the point unless my income increases very significantly, I will never purchase that because my want doesn't it's not bigger than I know I don't need it, you know?
Mm. Okay, how about this? There's
Yeah.
like a $100 handheld
Hmm.
video game thing you can get with like
Hmm.
emulators, so you can play like old school games on it. That's
Hmm.
another thing I want, but I'm not buying that.
It's 100. If see, I can't. I'm so okay. Yeah, I don't know because for me, when I think, do I can I should I buy like
So,
when I decide to make a
uh-huh.
purchase, it's like cost benefit. $100 versus how much I want it. You don't really want it that
No,
much.
hold on. So, so you're saying that you would just get it for yourself, right?
If it was $100 and I really wanted it
Yeah.
and I see myself using it a lot, yes.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Here's my recent purchase. There was a jacket from Abercrombie that was
Mhm.
$150. I saw this jacket months ago, or when I went to the mall, and then it went on sale for 120 at one point. I was like, no, that's $100 is too, $120 is too much. $100 is too much. I just bought it on Thanksgiving because it was 50% off.
Mm.
That's when how much I wanted it and the price were at the same level. Like they made sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
That's it.
yeah. So you don't have to think about, well, what other things could I possibly get with this money? Like that's not for
So
myself, right?
yeah, I don't have a wife or kids, but $75, I think it's like
Yeah. So
they can
this
go
is
without $75.
that's what I'm saying. This is the divide. This is the
Yeah.
divide. Like
Yeah, you're right. I
I,
don't know.
so that's why I have these desires of like, oh, things I
Uh-huh.
want that I won't buy for myself.
Okay, that
Even though
$100 thing, that what are you gonna use that money for instead?
like I got
That's
a
gonna
I actually just before this recording I bought a little Play-Doh set for my daughter. It was like $20, and I can buy like a couple other things for her in lieu of spending $100.
kind of think of maybe a dog. Like if I had a dog,
Yeah, like or your brother.
my brother makes more money than me. See, that doesn't work either.
Well, all I'm saying is it. I think it's reasonable to want something that's reasonably priced, but still not get it.
There's never been anybody in my life that I wanted to spend like $200 or more on.
Yeah, so you're blessed.
That's a blessing.
You're
No,
blessed
that's
that
a
you don't
sad blessing.
have the burden of needing to save money for others.
Um, I think most people had a curse, but
Dang.
okay. Sure, man.
Are you sad? Are you lonely?
I actually feel fine. I don't think I'm sad.
If somebody's listening to this podcast and they think, "Oh, this guy, this Jeremiah guy, he sounds pretty neat."
Jurassic.
Okay, Jurassic.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, but you know what? What I don't know, right, for sure.
Uh-huh.
But what I think I think I'm right. There are drawbacks to having kids in a family, well, wife and kids. Like, yes, there are of course good things, and
Hmm.
maybe the good things outweigh the some of the
Hmm.
negatives, like autonomy and flexibility and financial obligations.
Yeah.
But yeah, like being single, it has its perks.
No, sure. I'm sure there are.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do whatever I want whenever I want.
This is true.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's the
yeah.
point. Yeah, you can buy yourself whatever you want and not feel guilty about misallocating funds for the family, you know? Yeah.
Even if I see, okay, yeah. Just because, like, even I like while I'm imagining myself being married, $100 or $200 purchase. If it's something I really want and I waited for like a year, I think I'll pull the trigger on it. Like I'll just go get it.
Hmm. I think
Yeah, or like it'll be my one like, oh, it's my one special purchase for the year. Like I won't buy anything all year long, but me and my wife have an agreement. Let me buy this one thing, and I think she'll say yes, I'll say yes. Boom, just get it.
yeah. Yeah. That's the way that we usually do it here too. Yeah. But but for me it's at the
All right, guys, thank you for listening to the.
okay, bye.
No, we're not done yet.
What?
Oh, wait, do you know? Do you not know? Do you not know?
Oh my gosh. No, I wasn't looking.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh no, we still have a little bit,
Okay.
like very little
Well,
bit. But
Christmas,
hey, you know what?
what?
Christmas.
Christmas?
Yes, you finish it.
Yeah,
Finish it, man.
Christmas is about the birth of the one and only true Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I genuinely
Can you
believe
say it
this, and
nicely? Say it
I'm
nicely.
being dead serious right now. Yeah, yeah. If you feel a lack in your life, it's because God wants to know you. Jesus wants to know you.
Hey man, stop pushing your
Go
agenda.
to your local church and talk to the pastor there and give your life to Jesus. Follow him.
Actually, try a bunch of churches. Don't like commit to the
No,
first one.
sure. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Make sure that you don't end up at a weird church.
Yeah, the first one you might. Yeah, there's a good chance, like 50-50, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Merry Christmas!